Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Pokeshoot Channel here. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about improvisation. And just so you know, when I do a lot of these videos, I'm not so much trying to showcase my playing as I am slow down and show small portions of how to develop the ability to improvise. If you want to see me do a completed piece, you can go to stevezook1.bandcamp.com or go to stevezookguitars.com, hit the guitar ladder page. I have many sound samples there from my CD Transporter, which is reviewed by vintageguitar.com. You can go to vintageguitar.com, put in Steve Zook. But and I just want to mention, I just discovered this term about a month ago, but I've been actually into the science of neuroplasticity for many, many years. I ran into it more on an intuitive level, noticing what worked for my students having quantum leaps, because I've discovered a way to present material to the subconscious mind that seeds the subconscious mind and also creates new neural pathways and just tremendous growth. Part of that is the material, obviously, and because I integrate the 10 systems of improvisation into my studies, and also the way that you approach not being super focused on results and just being positive and working on the material and being in the here and now and not having a ton of left brain stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to this. So today, but what I want to mention, I'm going to talk a little bit about intervallic improvisation, but the 10 different systems of improvisation are all included in my guitar ladder system, but it's all on a very nice, simple, organic way of learning it without a bunch of busy work and left brain stuff. And I'll tell you right now, people are going to copy me, but I want to say it right now. I was the first to really incorporate neuroplasticity into guitar instruction. And folks, my guitar, I give God most of the credit for this, or the universe most of the credit, but I've worked my butt off. I've put thousands of hours into this, and used to practice 12, 14 hours a day, and I studied with Joe Pass, Horace Hatchett, Ted Green, lots of different, I'm probably 85% self-taught, but I'm sure other people are going to copy me and try to come off like they have, they've been using the science of neuroplasticity as well, but they haven't been. But I'm really, the guitar ladder system is really digs deep. It really goes deep into the field of guitar instruction. It's like musical meditation, and it's going to really seed your subconscious mind. And anyway, so today let's talk a little bit about intervallic improvisation. But great improvisation usually combines 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the different principles. Like if you watch the improvisation I did below the guy surfing on my home page of my Pokeshoot channel, that improvisation probably incorporates at least 6, 7, 8, different methods of improvisation. By the way, Jamie Glasser, who toured with Chick Corea, actually called me and said he just loved that improvisation. That call meant a lot to me. But so intervallic improvisation, but like when you improvise, you don't sit there and think intervallic, diatonic, symmetry. You hear these ideas, and because you've put in the practice and you've exposed yourself through the guitar ladder system, you hear the idea and you're able to find it. Because through the science of neuroplasticity, we've seeded the subconscious mind with the right information. Your subconscious mind creates new neural pathways, and the cumulative nature of the guitar ladder system is also what's so powerful about it. And eventually, you get to the point where you begin to hear these ideas and find them on the guitar. So anyway, but to take one little piece of the puzzle, like intervallic. So let's say I do a G major 7, okay. And then I go up a perfect fourth. Okay, so we're moving major 7s and perfect fourths. Okay. And then a perfect fourth from, let me just tune this string down a little bit. So, and then perfect fourth. And then another perfect fourth. And then another perfect fourth. Hear that? So we have, and then another perfect fourth, so you have G here, C, F, B flat, perfect fourth and B flat would be D sharp. So from here, then we have another perfect would be G sharp. So that's how you come up with that whole little pattern there. And so that gives you this. Let's make sure you can see this. But like I always say to people, when you're working one of the guitar ladder studies, you know, it's going to take a little time, but once you get into my system a little bit, you're going to start doing one study, and you're just going to hear it, one of these studies going somewhere else, and you want to follow that because that's your own musical mind saying, hey, let's try this, let's try this. The science of neuroplasticity is working. When you're sleeping, your mind's piecing together ideas. So you might be doing this, you know, and then there's no end. So that's the whole idea, is the cumulative nature of the guitar ladder system is so powerful. Not only do you learn the 10 systems of improvisation, but you learn how to seed the subconscious mind. And like I said, I just discovered this term about the last month, but I've been doing this for years. I discovered a way to seed the subconscious mind. I tested it in probably 100 private students, and the results are absolutely off the charts. Like I said before, it's my students that really encouraged me to put this program together. Another idea you could do on this, by the way, is flat the 5, which is going to take you a whole new area, right? So you flat the 5, so here, right, flat the 5. If I flat the 5, it's a C. That one's kind of hard, so I'd probably change that. But the whole point I'm trying to make here is that I know I've talked a lot about letting go of the conscious mind and letting letting go of the control, letting your subconscious mind play and learn and teach. But let's be fair here to the conscious mind. We don't want to piss off the conscious mind, right? You're going to use your conscious mind or your left brain to do these studies, to get this information. It's almost like it's a software that you're going to upload into your head. So you're going to use the left brain when you're learning these studies, but then you're not going to get all pressure about it and all like worried and all hyper and as crazy as it sounds, you don't focus on outcome. And by doing that, the science of neuroplasticity, and this just blows me away, it actually states that it's like having an open switch or a save switch. It just flows into your subconscious mind, and it saves and opens, and then you start creating new neural pathways. That's why the guitar ladder system is so powerful. That's why people with master's degrees have bought in the guitar ladder system. They said, Steve, I have a master's in music, but I can't improvise, I can't create. It's because they've learned that the way they've learned music and guitar was in a box, and it doesn't work. Art doesn't work that way. It'd be like taking a 20-foot wave in the ocean and trying to isolate like a gallon of that water and explain why that gallon of water was a 20-foot wave. You know what I mean? But the guitar ladder system is simple to use. It's organic, but it's very deep. It's not a surface level guitar instruction. If you want surface level guitar instruction with very little results, go buy somebody else's course. And I'm just being honest here. I'm not trying to be arrogant, because believe me, folks, I've worked thousands of hours on this. But anyway, so today was major sevens in perfect fourths. I could call that intervallic improvisation. But again, great improvisation doesn't stick to one pattern. But by learning these different, the guitar ladder system, it's 240 studies plus the secret Horace Hatchett files. I divvy the stuff out, spoon feed you a little bit at a time so you can absorb it. But you're gonna learn the 10 systems of improvisation, but you're going to get a little bit in this cycle, a little bit in this cycle. Another cycle is going to maybe answer something that another cycle was hinting at. It's really got something special here, folks. My advice is don't fight it, just jump in. So major 7, G, up a perfect fourth to C, another perfect fourth, another perfect fourth, another perfect fourth, another perfect fourth, another perfect fourth. Okay, so this is just one. And then, like I said, once you get this stuff going, you want to just improvise, take off. Because that's how you're going to make the growth. But again, I just want to stress the guitar ladder system is very deep. It does not scratch the surface. It doesn't have any busy work. There's not a bunch of left brain. I can do left brain theory, believe me, I know it. I studied composition. I know all this stuff, but I discovered through years of teaching it's not beneficial to my students. It just slows things down. That's why I said I was so excited when I discovered this this science of neuroplasticity, and that explains why the guitar ladder system is so powerful. Not because the information is so cumulative. And you learn the tense, you learn how to improvise, you're going to learn how to do chord melody, you're going to learn the colors, how to create color and tension and resolution, not just for jazz, by the way. This is not genre specific. You're going to learn, because I do all kinds of music. You can check out some of my tunes at the Guitar Ladder page of stevezookguitars.com, or go to stevezook1.bandcamp.com. But anyway, that's another freebie for today. Okay. But anyway, so it's an interesting thing. So if you want to sample 2 or 3 samples of the guitar ladder system, send me an email to pokesu@gmail.com. My advice, don't overthink it. Not too many things in life, folks, that are this powerful, that are this simple. There's not that many great shortcuts to a goal. And I'm not saying that there's no work involved here, but I'm saying you can shave, and you will shave years off your progress with this program. Because I've put in the thousands of hours and the 35, 40 years of hard work, discovered that this works, fine-tuned it again, kept fine-tuning it, fine-tuned it with, like I said, I kind of just fell into this law and science of neuroplasticity on a very intuitive level. And then as I've been studying neuroplasticity, I'm like, whoa, it's so in line with what I picked up on intuitively. And I've designed my guitar ladder system to cooperate with the way the subconscious mind learns. I've designed my guitar ladder system to cooperate with, like I said, the way that your subconscious mind processes information, develops new neural pathways. I've really got something special here, folks. The guitar ladder system is what you're looking for in an organic, very simple to use, effective, deep, innovative program that's going to help you hear your own musical thoughts on a much deeper level, find them on the guitar, and shave years off your progress. If you love guitar, you love music, stop buying so many guitars, invest in the guitar ladder system, and make some real progress. All right, folks, take care. And if you want samples of the guitar ladder system, for samples, send me an email to pokesu@gmail.com. All right, take care, folks. And let's all stay positive and keep the faith. Trust in the wisdom that created you. Trust the universe. Ciao.